Oh, man. I feel like I couldn't stay away, man. So I'm going to give y'all a bonus episode. And I'm going to drop this. Today's Thursday. I'm going to drop this tomorrow, man. This is for Friday's content. Just me discussing the whole rat race and the entrepreneurial stage of how to get out the rat race, man. Because I believe like everybody's stuck in the rat race and they don't know it. But I want to help y'all get out. So I'm going to discuss what the rat race is and certain ways to get out and ways I'm using to get out the rat race, because at the end of the day, being stuck in the rat race is like, I want to say deadly and detrimental to your future, simply because we all should be growing, not staying stagnant, going around, like I said, a rat race, going around in a circle. And it's like, you can't be living like that, man. Everybody should be living their best life, doing what they want to do. So I'm going to elaborate on that, hit y'all with the quote of the day. Friday, French Friday. I'm going to get you the French phrase. I know I've been missing out, but we back at it. Like I said, this is a bonus episode. If you haven't checked out the last few episodes, this whole season's been great content, man. I appreciate all my guests and all the people that took the time to listen and provide feedback on the content. If you're listening right now, man, subscribe on any post, on any podcast streaming apps. And then just leave me some feedback also in reviews and let me know if you like it, you don't like it, what can I could change, what you don't like. So yeah, I'm loving and I appreciate all the feedback, even constructive criticism. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, it's a bonus episode. We'll be back. Quote of the day. When you know your worth, you'll no longer tolerate being around those who don't. Simply meaning, let the truck pass. We all are sometimes blinded by our worth, but because the people we're with and we're around, we've been around them for so long that we feel like our worth is diminished to what they've been treating you like. So once you start like seeing that you're worth more, you'll see like, I can't no longer tolerate being around you or these people that don't treat me like I'm a king or for ladies speaking, a queen. That's how you should always want to be treated, especially if you're doing the same, like in return. So when you know your worth, you'll no longer tolerate being around those who don't. Different meanings. That's just my meaning. Find your self-worth, know what you're worth, and always keep moving forward. Don't be stagnant or just stay in one place or just be held down or tied down by one person or people. Keep it moving, keep it pushing. It's about to level up. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just playing. Hey, but yeah, let's discuss the rat race, man. In the Oxford Dictionary, the definition is a way of life which people are caught up in a fiercely competitive struggle for wealth or power. Another definition I came across was no work-life balance, no independence, high stress, long commutes, and general dissatisfaction with life. And then some brief like off point or opposite definition I got for it was, while work is necessary, its purpose is to provide the means to enjoy a satisfying life. One with work-life balance works the necessary hours but has time left to enjoy family and friends and things he or she enjoys. So you heard the two definitions for the rat race, and that's what basically everybody's in. The Oxford Dictionary definition, once again, a way of life which people are caught up in a fiercely competitive struggle for wealth or power. And that's what everybody's stuck in. Everybody wants wealth or power. Then I think the other definition that I found was like no work-life balance, no independence, high stress, long commutes, and general dissatisfaction with life. I think that more like puts in its perspective of what the rat race is. You don't have a work-life balance, you're working all the time, don't have time for your own life, only on the weekends, but the weekends you want to get rest. You don't have really no independence because you're just dedicated to work, making somebody else rich instead of working on your business or yourself to make yourself rich. You have high stress because you got the long commutes to work. I know it. I'm in it right now. I'm trying to get out, so I know how it is. The long commutes from work to the high stress, dealing with traffic, dealing with just being on the job, and just general dissatisfaction with life. I've learned to be just more grateful with life, but I've just had a general dissatisfaction, just keep working for somebody, trying to make them rich or trying to help them out while you have no time for yourself to do what you want because you're tired at the end of the day. I know how it is. That 9 to 5, then you got to probably sit an hour of traffic or more. So you want to get home, rest, eat, relax, and you ain't even thinking about nothing else. You're trying to turn off your mind and just chill. Watch your favorite show, Netflix and chill, however it is. But if you want to get out the rat race, man, you got to put some time in. That time where you want to work on your business or just a side hustle, something like that'll take over your monthly income from the job you in that you just don't like. Because I know we all want to be entrepreneurs, our own business, our self-made bosses. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to provide tips on the way how to do that. So it's all about starting now, applying that extra time after work, getting that energy to do what you want. I know you're tired right now, but you got to see the long-term vision of what you want to create and what you want to develop. Right now is the perfect time to start. And that's why this podcast will help a few people get out the rat race, and I hope they share with some other people like what the rat race is, because I was talking to a friend and he didn't even know what the rat race was. And I said, all right, let me do a podcast on it, because maybe a lot of people don't know what the rat race is. So that's what the definitions of the rat race is, and I'm going to keep discussing it. I'm going to just give y'all a brief break. Here's one sign you're ready to quit. You don't like the way your future looks when you're on an unplanned path. I know how that is. Just working, grinding, keeping that stability. You got to pay your bills, so you're tired of your bills and with your job. But you got to plan a way out. The future is brighter than what it is right now. Especially if you've been at a job stuck there for 3 to 4, 5 years, or even longer, decades. You got to plan that path. It's all about starting now, not dwelling on the past or dwelling on what happened. Use today as a fresh start. Sometimes you have to silence the ego and take steps back to plan the next steps ahead. One example, lower paying job and saving more. That's 2 things you can do on your way out the rat race. There's some ways that maybe you can escape the rat race. Live like you don't know where your next paycheck is coming from. Instead of living from check, save up. That's just real. Save more than you spend, especially if you're like, you now know what the rat race is, and you're like, damn, maybe I am in the rat race. Maybe I've been stuck in this rat race for the past 5 or 10 years, even if you've been at the same job or bouncing from job to job. It's like, look back at the last 10 years and look ahead to the next 10 years. Where do you want to be? Want to be the same rat race, or you want to break out the rat race and do your own thing? So live like you don't know where your next paycheck is coming from. Audit your spending habits. That's just real. From insurance, student loans, cable, internet, subscriptions, food, and rent. Audit it all and create an emergency fund. And actually believe you can make money on your own without having to show up for a job, for real. We've been groomed to work a 40-hour week for a paycheck. Does that sound right to you? I mean, we got bills and all, but as I read that, I was like, huh? But for real, man, out of your spending habits, create an emergency fund. Believe that you can actually make money on your own without having to show up for a job. I know we've been groomed to do the whole 40 hours a week for a paycheck, but it's time to break that cycle. Real talk. I'll work everyone. That's just the key thing. If you work after the 9 to 5, I work with the 9 to 5. I come home and I work on look. I'm doing this podcast, it's my off day. But at the end of the day, I gotta get this done. I wanted a bonus episode and I'm dropping it for y'all. So it's like, work on something else besides work. You can have the 9 to 5, but have a plan for it. Let it have a plan for you. At Netflix and chill, I used to do it. I gotta prioritize it. An hour or 2 after I'm done doing what I gotta do. Don't waste time. Use that time to research. See what you want. You never know what you might find your niche or your passion or something, a new skill. You search on the internet. The internet's at your fingertips, especially if you got the iPhone or any phone. And I like to wake up and say carpe diem. Seize the day. Monday through Fridays, Monday through Sunday. Seize every day to work, to get out the rat race, to work on yourself, better your life, better your family's life. It's all about, I don't know about you, I'm trying to leave a legacy behind at the end of the day. So I think we all should just build a legacy so we can leave it behind for our kids or family or anybody. Not leaving no 9-to-5 job like in the last episode. Brittany talked about it. Might have to go back and check and be like, what'd she talk about? You'll see. Check the last episode, season finale. This is the bonus episode. So there's just a few tips how to get out the rat race. Every day when you show up to the rat race, ask yourself, just change your mindset. Adapt a value creation mindset. Shift your mindset to view your employer as a client and the job you perform as a service you provide for them. And that's just real. When you show up to the rat race, ask yourself, what does my client want? What are their needs? What are their problems? How can I perform my service to solve their problem and create extra value? That's how it starts. You shift your mindset from working for them to it's a partnership, or they leased you, contracted you out. Seeing them as a client instead of an employer. Shift that whole mindset. You'll be like, man, it won't happen in a day, but you steady do that on a daily, do the plans, do the work, your whole mindset will shift to where you're like, oh, I can get out this rat race easy. So it's just all about how you apply your extra time. We all work a 9-to-5. We all got that 9-to-5. That's cool. Sit in the hour of traffic. The hour of traffic, y'all can easily throw on my podcast, throw on an Audible, read a book, educate the mind. Don't let the 9-to-5 drain you. Use that as energy to keep going and keep pushing, moving forward to where you're trying to go and what you're trying to accomplish. Create a plan. Have a retirement plan. Have an exit plan. Because staying in the rat race, I've seen people staying in 40, 50 years. I mean, I respect it. But no doubt, myself, I'm in the rat race forever. I'm slowly, surely beginning now. I see the vision. I see the exit route. I created my exit plan, my exit strategy. Got the podcast running, Sun IE. Get everything established with that. Got the music. Got the photography. So I'm finding my ways, getting my businesses together to get out the rat race. Trust me, I've been in it. I've had general dissatisfaction with life. Being in the rat race, working from check to check. Not really saving anything, just spending week to week. And looking like, oh, I'll get paid Friday. Let me go ball out and spend. But it's more than that. It's above that. Excuse me. But it's about really saving more than you spend, honestly. I had a few discussions with friends, and it's like, I know there's people that's out there that makes 19 an hour, 20 an hour, 25 an hour, 30 an hour, 50 an hour. That's cool and everything, but if you ain't saving it, and you really just living check to check, you're in the rat race too. You can make all that, but if you ain't saving anything from that 25 an hour, 30 an hour, 19 an hour, you got it as well, saving that. Not spending that, leaving check to check like, oh, I know we all got bills, but we all got budget planners too. So it's easy to budget the money, you feel me? So learn how to budget the money no matter what you're making. You can make 10, somebody can make 10 an hour, but they making more than you because they saving more than what somebody else is making. That's making the high 19, 20 bucks. So don't spend like you got it. Present satisfaction doesn't outweigh the future presentation or the future satisfaction. You feel me? So it's all about thinking like the future, what you want in the future versus, excuse my dogs, but versus anything else. So stay true to yourself. Don't let, oh, I'm making this hour get to your head. Stay humble and just keep pushing, keep grinding, save. That's the biggest thing about saving and planning. You can still enjoy your life every now and then, but just know what you're working towards. The weekend's coming around. That's a better time to get focused on creating your business or starting your business. I appreciate each one of my guests I've been on the show discussing their business ventures and their testimonies and what drives them. They all talked about it. They all was in the rat race, but they all figured their way out through their passions, through their loves, through their drive, through their perseverance. So we all can do it. Like I said, I'm still working towards it. French phrase for French Friday. Comment ça va? Meaning, how are you doing? Ça va bien? I am doing well. French phrases. I hope y'all have been taking notes on each episode and just really liking the whole quotes and topics that I've been coming up with. Also, subscribe and share with a friend. Like, comment, feedback, all the above. Appreciate y'all tuning into this bonus episode. Season 2 is coming at y'all real soon. 3 weeks from now. Maybe a month from now. You feel me? I'm going to have the whole content set up. More visuals so y'all can tune in and see what's really going on behind the podcast and with the podcast. But yeah, man, it's Friday. Prepare for your weekend and just stay focused and stay in tune with what you're trying to accomplish. Getting out that rat race. So share this with a friend if you think this was inspirational or you liked it. And then just let me know what you think. Over and out.